Hey, visibility hackers, it's me, Coach Molly from visibilityhacking.com, and I just needed to come on here to apologize. Yeah, I know. Friday mornings, you're used to getting the Business Building Book Club. I know. You're used to getting your podcast episode and your video. I know. And truth be told, I usually film them and record the conversations a couple weeks in advance, but truth be told, I recorded today's episode today. And it was such a fantastic conversation. Like, beyond amazing conversation. Blew expectations out of the water. And truth be told, while I was editing it, I kind of forgot to edit it and I just listened to it on repeat twice. So I haven't finished editing it and I haven't been able to obviously get it loaded up for you guys. So you're going to have to wait till Sunday. Yeah. You'll wait till Sunday. I promise you, it's absolutely going to be worth the wait. Tomorrow, you are still getting an awesome episode from the Lifelong Podcast on preventing conflict, which is a great topic to talk about. So I'm really, really sorry that I haven't given you that episode yet today. For those of you who were counting on it, I apologize profusely, but I think it's going to be absolutely worth the wait. I will spill the beans. I'll tell you, it was with the one and only Paul Van Bloom, who is an incredible storyteller, marketer, branding expert, coach, entrepreneur, just amazing spirit and human being, who works very closely with the one and only Miss Catherine Jones. And, well, I asked him just out of the blue if he'd be willing to come and talk about how we can use storytelling both in visual media and in our messaging to tell better epiphany bridges. And what is it that we're missing? And I asked him specifically because I find it fascinating, absolutely fascinating, to have watched some of the work that he has done unroll and come to fruition into the world. And it's so fantastic to be able to recognize that it's based in psychological triggers. It's based in objectives. It's based in actually achieving results. And those results can vary on so many levels. They're results of like tangible, actual movement in terms of personal development or movement in terms of business design and tangible assets in that respect. But it's also so much about movement of ideas and movement. That's exactly what an epiphany bridge is. It's about building that bridge, creating that story, that link that allows your listener to move from the state in which they start that story to where you are, to a sense of alignment with the story that's happening, to become part of the frame, to see the world through the perspective that the storyteller is calling for, that they walk into the scene that you, the storyteller, the messenger, the marketer, are painting for them. It's pretty fantastic. And I think about it in many ways, like one of my favorite holiday movies, The Nightmare Before Christmas. And there's a scene where they're out in the woods and they look around and there's this circle of trees, and on each tree is a door. And each of these doors represents a different holiday. And in there is a whole world. There's Christmas Town, and there's Halloween Town, and there's St. Patrick's Town, and et cetera, et cetera. And each of those places, once you walk into those spaces, through those doors, every part of that world is seen through a particular lens. Like Christmas. Everything in Christmas land is Christmas. Everything in Halloween Town is Halloween. And that's what we need to do with our people. We need to be able to bring them on that adventure with us. We need to be able to build that bridge that gets them from wherever they are right now to a state in which they are ready to hear our message. That can be an emotional thing. That can be a psychological thing. But when we are able to tap into both of those at the same time, when we're able to appease both the logical and the emotional sides of our brain, amazing. Amazing. If on top of that you want to add an extra layer of complexity and you want to talk about building your identity and building your brand's recognition into someone's brain in the deepest, strongest way possible, when we're talking about repeating one's identity, when we're talking about multiplying one's presence, and we're talking about deepening that connection by having these neurological triggers firing off, deepening that connection, or it's like building a highway, building a really big highway, and just continually adding more and more layers, which allows for more and more traffic to flow. Back in the day, we used to have like a dirt road that maybe some horses would cross, and it was very slow to get information from one point to the other. If you're looking at your brain, that means it's taking a while to make that connection between information point A and information point B. But now, when we're building these super highways, right? I guess it's similar to American interstate highways. These super fast links between point A and point B, or information point A and information point B. And when we're able to create really fast connections between those two, that's when we have so much power. That's when not only are we able to get our message across, but we're able to implant our identity, and we're able to implant that branding messaging, that recognition, that authority, that influence into another person's brain. It's kind of amazing. It's kind of amazing. And that's what visibility hacking is all about. And so I had just an incredible conversation with Paul, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So I promise you, it's coming on Sunday. It'll be well worth the wait. Well worth the wait. And we definitely decided that we are also going to get him on to the Lifelong Podcast Conversations. So those of you who are lifelong fans can get in on that as well. He is someone I had an absolute blast chatting with him. It was good. It was good. He's a wonderful, wonderful human being. He's a brilliant marketer. He's an amazing storyteller. I learned so much in that conversation. You will as well. And I'm also going to try and clip together some of the other pieces of our conversation. We ended up chatting for twice as long after the episode completed. So I'm going to try and grab some nuggets of gold out of that as well. Definitely high value stuff there for you, my friends. All right, I'm going to sign off. I'm making 1 million Christmas cookies today, so check my socials if you want to see those. Those are coming out. All right, everyone, join me in the Visibility Hackers Facebook group. We're going to have some fun stuff. We've had some contests going on, so we're going to announce some winners this weekend. I'm definitely excited for that. There's some fun stuff. All right. And I'm continuing to drop more surprises for the rest of the month. So I'll get on that. All right, everyone, have a great day. Have a great evening. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you back here tomorrow. So until then, remember, I love you.